Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SAT Math Question of the Day with Professor Emeritus Seth Chaiken at the University of Albany and Joel Chaiken, Seth's brother. We're here to show you how to approach SAT Math questions. We can't tell you what's going to be on the test, but we can certainly tell you how to approach these problems. Here we go. Word problem looks with percent. I see the percent sign. Nick surveyed a random sample of freshman class of his high school to determine whether the fall festival should be held in October or November. Of the 90 students surveyed, 25% preferred October. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Based on this information about how many students in the 225-person class would be expected to prefer having the fall festival in October. Oh, well, am I wrong? But is this 90% not relevant right now?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's relevant. It's just the answer isn't it just 25.6% of 225, which means 25.6 times 25.6 over 100 times 225.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now don't forget, I forgot to tell you, this is a calculator section, very calculator
All right.
question. So, let's just do it with calculator. So what are we talking about? We're talking about, what do we have to push in the calculator? 225 times 25.6 divided by 100, and we get 57.6. Oh, about how many? Oh, so the best answer there has to be 60. Has to be.
Yeah.
So did you circle the 60 before I said it?
Yeah.
Wow, you are hot today. You are hot today.
That's because we take a quarter.
Oh, wait. Okay, you're right.
Stop it.
Right.
I took a quarter of 200, which is 50.
Right.
And then a quarter of 50. A quarter of 50, which is around 10. 10 plus 50. 50 plus a little less than 10 is 60.
Wait, so you did a quarter. Well, first of all, to do it the regular way, to what you actually have to push in the calculator, I'll just put it here. It's, oh, come on, computer. It's 225. Come on, things slow. It's 225 times 25.6 over 100. That's what you
Which you got 57.6.
Yeah, so let me just put it here really, really dark.
Yeah.
What you type in the calculator is 225 times 25.6 divided by 100, and that's what you get. And then you get 57.6, and then you round it. But Seth, so you did it really. Let's see what you did. You did 225 of a quarter of that, because 25.6% is a quarter. So then what you did is you broke this 225. I do this all the time. I love it. You broke this. You break this 225 into 200 plus 20.
25.
No, you can make it 24. You can make it 24.
25.
24. What
doesn't matter.
And you divide by 4, so that you break this up is 200 divided by 4 plus 24 divided by 4, which is 50 plus 6, and you get the same answer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, we did this before recently. If you could do non-calculator.
Wait. 20 divided by 4
is 50.
Is 6. 56. It's not 50.6.
Yeah, 50.
Oh, yeah,
50
you got it right. You
6.
got 50 plus 6. I'm sorry.
50 plus
50
6,
plus 6 is 56.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
so that's how you do it without a calculator, but this is a calculator section. But they're really, look, we're getting so hung up on the calculations, but what they're really doing here is this is really a percent question. And you just have to know, basically, this is the easiest percent question you can ever get, isn't it? It's just a certain percent of a number, like 30% of 60 or 90% of 30.
Yeah, but it's also the concept that the sample percentage approximates the population percentage.
Yeah.
In other words, if you take a survey and get a percentage of some property, then you could answer about how many would be expected by multiplying that percent to the total number of the population.
Right.
That's the premise of surveying. Whether it's valid or not is another issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sample's too small. It's likely to be off. Or if the sample is biased,
Right.
it's off.
Right. Right. That's right. Yeah.
No, it's not true. And of course, the number you got from the calculator, 57.6. How could you get 6/10 of a student?
Yeah. Right. 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 Yes. Everything is approximate. This is all.
That's not what they do in schools.
Yeah.
They cut the students up into fifths and take 3/5 of a student.
Right. Right. Yeah. So they're really two overriding concepts.
Two arms and a head. That's 3/5 of the student.
So basically, you're talking about knowing how to deal with percents and also understanding a little bit of the concepts, theories behind statistics. And studies. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's it, right?
That's it.
That's it, dude. Yeah. Well, we don't have to bring in any fancy percent equations.
No.
But maybe just tempted to bring in that percent equation just in case you see
no equation. Don't mess with equations unless you want to teach people equations.
No. The is over of thing. Is over of is P over 100. Okay. The is, you want to calculate the is. What is a P percent of? So you solve for is. So you multiply. Well, the is here is X. The of is 225. The P is 25.6 and the 100 is here. So you solve for X. You multiply both sides by 225 and you get exactly what we did. You're solving for the is. What is a certain percent of a number? The of is the 225.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it that way. Okay, this is a great formula to keep. Why is this formula so useful? Because it does the backwards question unbelievably efficiently. If you have the backwards question, which blows everyone's brain, they tell you that 60% of the kids, 60% was the answer, and the percent of the total was 25.6. How do you get the total number of people? This equation helps you because all you have to do is you put the is here as 60, and then you solve for the of, and it makes it really easy to see how to do the backwards question. That's the one that when you look at, you say, I have no idea how to do this. But if you have this equation in your pocket, the is over of is P over 100, the backwards question is just an algebraic thing.
I learned to handle backwards question by after understanding it, I just memorized that you just multiply the is by the reciprocal of the fraction.
Really, your brain? Well, that's pretty amazing that you can memorize that.
Well, a teacher told me.
And you still remember that, like 50, 60 years later? 70 years, 50 years later?
Yeah.
That's really impressive. I can't remember it more than a moment. I can't do that. I have to write the equation.
Well, I had some, school problems, had it on homework and exams. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, it depends on what people like to, catch on, what you memorize.
Yeah. Okay.
It's similar to memorizing that, in the plane and geometry, the slope of a line that's perpendicular to a line with a given slope is the negative reciprocal of the given slope.
No, it's a totally different concept.
No, it's a concept. No, again, similar. That's once another fact about ratios and their application that I just memorized.
Yeah, but everyone memorizes that.
Well, then some people, I would say everyone memorize. My reaction is that everyone would memorize the reversing of fraction problems means you multiply by the reciprocal.
But you don't need to memorize that if you know the fundamental formula.
I know the fundamentals, but
relation.
I find my mind is faster to just apply what I memorized. Just take the reciprocal.
Okay, fine. So everyone's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you could also rederive the negative reciprocal for slopes. The perpendicular.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you can. I just thought you just had to know that.
Yeah.
But that's a hard one. That's a really, really hard one to do from fundamental geometry. This is not hard to do. This you memorize the relation and it helps you do the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, let's not go there. Oh, maybe some other day. Maybe when we have, you know what we'll do? When we have that problem with the SAT, we'll do an after party where you'll show us how to derive the negative reciprocal relationship of slopes from general principles. Okay, but don't do it now. No.
Okay.
No. We'll wait for the problem to come up and then we'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something that everyone can look forward to.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we're done. Okay. So everyone, have a great day. Hope you got something out of this thing, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.